What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out of the Basement's action figure talk show. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
We're snowed in.
And we're snowed in. That's right. We're at the alternate headquarters.
Yes.
Because the roads are really bad right now. We live in the Midwest, and we got our first big snowstorm right now. And it's just not a good idea to drive around. Just on my short drive home from work, it was treacherous. Mm-hmm. I'm sure yours as well.
Yeah, I drove from my work to here, but it's like 2 feet away.
And even though people that, they've clearly lived in the Midwest their whole life, every time the first big snow comes out, everyone forgets how to drive. So we decided to stay off the road and film at Alternate HQ, which you might recognize the background from our Mandalorian discussion videos. So today on the show, we're going to be going through our fan-chosen winners of our Black Series Awards, which is our annual... Add in the clapping again, Justin. Add in the clapping. It's our annual Black Series Awards where we like to hand out little tokens to certain categories for Black Series figures. Last year we did the pickings on our own, but this year we thought we would do a fan vote, and it was a lot of fun. We got a lot of votes. It took me about an hour to tally everything up, and some surprises, some things that I'm not too terribly surprised about. So just to do a quick run through of the categories, we have the best details, the best accessories, the best articulation, the peg warmer of the year, the best subline, and of course, the best and worst figure of 2020. So this is, of course, figures released only in 2020. There were some people that put some votes in for some figures that were released last year. So unfortunately, I did not count those votes.
Mm-hmm. Peg warmer is the exception, of course.
Of course, peg warmer being the exception to the rule. So let's start out, Justin, with the best details. And by a landslide victory, we have Cad Bane, who had 34 votes total, which is insane. A landslide victory. The most another figure got was 2. Comparatively. So the runners-up in the category were Count Dooku with 2 votes, Empire Strikes Back Vader with 2 votes, Zeb with 2 votes, Hoth Trooper with 2 votes, and Admiral Akbar, surprisingly, had 2 votes.
Wow.
Respect. Admiral Akbar is a great figure. So there you go. Best details, Cad Bane, which I think is a solid choice. Cad Bane is a fantastic figure. If the Hoth Trooper didn't have so many options with it, I think easily Cad Bane would have been our number 1.
Mm-hmm. All right, best accessories. Another sort of a landslide victory.
True.
With 30 total votes is the Hoth Trooper. Our favorite figure, our personal favorite figure of 2020. But, I mean, come on. Of course this was going to win accessories, alternate face, goggles, scarf that you could use as a handkerchief or under the face or over the face, etc. So many different poses. There's quite a few other ones on the list. The next up was the Luke and Yoda Dagobah 2-pack.
Of course.
Also, a lot of people did say the Din Djarin and the Child Build-Up pack.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, respect, but I didn't get it.
We don't have it. And then moving on to the best articulation. This is one that I would definitely agree with. With 24 total votes, we have the Mandalorian Stormtrooper, or just the 2020 Stormtrooper, the brand new updated body, which I think I definitely agree with. Easily the best articulation of the year. Best update to an existing figure.
Probably ever.
Yeah, completely blows the old mold out of the water, and I misspoke in my top 10 essential. I said it was a marginal improvement. It's not a marginal improvement.
Significant.
It is a significant improvement. And some runners-up were the 2020 clone, which I kind of consolidated that all into one, because some people were voting for the 332nd, some people were voting for the Camino, some for the Phase 1 clone, which, of course, they're all the same body. So I just consolidated those votes. That had comparatively 8 votes, which was the runner-up. And then Dagobah Luke actually had 6 votes. So both solid figures, both figures that I would agree also have some pretty damn good articulation.
Mm-hmm. Up next is the Peg Warmer of the Year, my personal favorite. These are the Razzies.
Yeah.
Overwhelming, and I knew this was coming.
Right.
I actually don't agree with it, though.
Mm.
The winner with 23 votes is Johnny. Figure released last year from The Rise of Skywalker, of course. I mean, we see it everywhere. But I would say Yavin Luke.
True.
Personally, I would say Yavin Luke, which he was in second place with 13 votes. And the two other with 5 each were Lando and Zori Bliss. Specifically, the Lando 40th anniversary, which I agree with both of those as well.
Yep.
So 23 votes might not sound like much, but when you're counting that's out of almost like 100 comments, that's quite a few. That's almost like a quarter of the entire voting pool.
True. But I would agree
all for the same.
That in our area specifically, Yavin Luke reigns supreme.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I was totally expecting Jana to win, though, so you did not disappoint.
And of course, it's no surprise that for the best subline, by a landslide victory, the Gaming Greats line won, which of course, I said in our announcement for this, that I totally expected it to win. But there were some surprising runners-up. The next one with 6 votes is the Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary.
Which I wasn't even thinking about that.
True,
but it is a subline.
It is.
It is.
And then Credit Collection got 3 votes. The Holiday Collection got 3 votes. And then Galaxy's Edge had 1 vote. So there you go. Landslide victory for the subline.
And then our 2 biggest awards, the worst and the best. I'll start off with the worst. This was actually a tie. We have a genuine tie this year.
Yeah.
And that is the Clone Trooper Lieutenant, Walgreens exclusive, with the incorrect blue on the old clone body and the battle damage that's only conveniently on the blue paint, not on the white. And it was tied with 7 and 7 with Padawan Anakin Skywalker.
Another extremely lazy figure.
Yep. Some runners-up. Jana did not come out this year, but R5P8.
Yep, with 4.
I gotta agree with that.
Yep, no accessories at all.
But you know, I gotta say I agree with Clone Trooper Lieutenant. That was really a disappointment.
True, and also jumping back to the battle damage, the other colored clones don't have any battle damage at all. They're all solid paint colors.
So then you have them near each other, and the blue one just doesn't look good with them.
Yeah.
You're like, ugh.
A really bizarre choice. Wrong color, battle damage for no reason, old clone body. Get it out of here. And then, Justin, drum roll please. The best figure of 2020 voted by you guys. It's really no surprise. I totally figured this was going to be the winner, and that is, of course, Cad Bane. Cad Bane won with 10 votes. Some runners-up in the category. The second place is actually tied. The Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader with 7 votes, and the Hoth Rebel Trooper with 7 votes. And then in technically third place would have been the 2020 Stormtrooper, and then Clone Wars Ahsoka bringing it in with 5 votes.
Wow.
So really solid stuff there. Something I was pretty surprised about was that Beskar Mando only got 3 votes. I definitely thought more people would have voted for the Beskar Mando.
Right.
But I agree, like we said earlier in the video, if the Hoth Rebel Trooper didn't have so many great options with it, easily Cad Bane would have been our #1 figure
because he was
of
our
the
number
year.
2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you to everyone who voted. That was really awesome. We got over 100 comments, and it was a lot of fun to tally them all out, and that's kind of what this little piece of paper was that we were looking at. It was just all my tallies. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's just a bunch of chicken scratch
Nice.
with tallies on it. And so, of course, Happy New Year, everyone.
New Year.
2021. Let's hope things get a little bit better this year. 2020 was a great year for our channel. Not a great year in terms of the grand scheme of the world. But it was a great year for action figures. It was a great year for our channel. 2021 is looking up in terms of our channel. We're hoping to do more live streaming, doing more topic-based videos.
Yeah, maybe go more out and about a little more.
True. Hopefully we'll be able to go out and about a little bit more.
But yeah, we have some goals. 10K.
Yep. So it was our goal for 2020 to hit 5K, and right there at the midnight hour, we hit 5K, and that was really awesome. We totally thought for a minute there
It's going to go into January.
Yeah, but everyone pulled through, and the response to my top 10 Essential Black Series figures video was absolutely insane. It's currently sitting over 10,000 views, which is fantastic. I'm glad that everyone out there loved that video so much. I did put a decent amount of effort into it, so I'm happy to see some return on that video. And yeah, moving into next year, we're hoping to hopefully do some more collabs with maybe some other Black Series YouTubers and have them join us on Figure It Out. I think that would be a lot of fun via Zoom, now that we kind of have that figured out.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to do some awesome collabs and talk to some other members of the community. And of course, continuing our live streams where we play Star Wars video games with you guys. That's also been a ton of fun.
Yeah, honestly. Add me on Steam. Salacious J-Rick. We've been playing classic 2004 Battlefront on Steam. And I think it would be so awesome if we could get a full lobby PvP, no bots.
Yes.
Just a large scale, out of the basement boy warfare.
True.
In Battlefront.
Very true.
So come play on Steam on Sundays.
Yeah. And the best part about Battlefront 1 and 2 Classic is they can run on a baked potato.
Yeah, even if you have like an older PC, try, downloading Steam and see, you can compare the specs with what they recommend running a game from 2004, mind you. So, yeah, come join us.
And of course, thank you so much for watching this video. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. It has been fantastic spending this entire year talking Black Series and kind of just being able to get our mind off of everything else that's been going on in the world. Action figures are our safe and cozy blanket.
Very true.
Nice little distraction from the horrors of 2020. So here's to 2021 being a much better year all around. And let's keep that same energy with the figures. Maybe some less exclusives, but let's keep those quality figures coming, Hasbro. So, of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars, the Black Series here on the channel. Of course, I'm Nate. I've been joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you guys next time on Out of the Basement. Subscribe to Out of the Fuck.